Bye. You join me here now at my house with my wife Caroline on the eve of the Marechal chess marathon in the Bursledon area of Southampton. Have you got any comments on any of the players? Any thoughts?
Frank will probably have a few too many ciders and be out fairly early. Des, I understand, isn't the strongest of chess players.
Yeah.
I think that you and Dave, it was very close, the first one, and then Ben won the second one. Okay. So probably one of you will win.
Thanks for your comments.
Thanks.
Just under 24 hours before the tournament is due to commence, the inaugural Marechal tournament in Southampton. As usual, there's been quite a lot of needle on the WhatsApp group. A lot of jibes thrown my way, a lot of unpleasant behaviour, childish, actually. Some talk of me maybe capitalising on other people's lack of focus. As far as I'm concerned, dedicate yourself to the game, or don't bother. No player should be timed out. Hasn't gone down too well. I played a match against a Dutch bloke a couple of weeks ago. I made a couple of howlers. That's been jumped upon, thrown back at me. All very unpleasant, very nasty. Anyway, that's going to be rectified on the board tomorrow. A lot of humble pie going to be eaten, I feel. And yeah, people are going to be made to eat their words. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just prepared. I'm happy to be the boo boy of the Marechal tournament. Fine with that. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
It's about 6:30 on the eve of Marechal chess marathon. I'd like to get a win against one of the big boys, your Marks, your Daves, your Bens. Obviously, Frank can't be written off. Frank's a very tricky player on occasion. He can take down the big boys, no problem at all. So, yeah, he's definitely in with a shout. Des, there's been some very, very poor form from him lately. He had a bet with Ben, just what you think was a friendly bet. £10, first man to reach 30 wins on chess.com. Unfortunately for Ben, he works unsociable hours, let's say, and he can't always get to his phone to take his go. The other boys, if this happens, we just say, we'll wait for him to play his go. Fair play, he's got things going on. It's unfortunate. Des, on the other hand, just no decorum whatsoever. Oh, he's run out of time. I'll take that win. That's not a proper win in my book. The other boys feel the same. Very poor. Excuse me. He's had his comeuppance recently in what can only be described as just horrific play, really. Should have taken a lad's queen in an online game and didn't, and it was just embarrassing. And I dare say the man's such a poor player, it's going to be the same again tomorrow. If he registers a win, I and everyone else will be astounded.
Mark Nichols, as I'm sure you're aware, is a well-known and well-respected vlogger. He currently has 56 subscribers on his YouTube channel, so he's hugely popular and has provided you all, I'm sure, in the past with lots of entertainment because of his previous vlogs. And I've been asked to contribute because I am hosting this round of the latest round of our chess tournament, the the third instalment, and it's taking place in my house, which is in the Marechal Avenue area of Bursledon, Southampton. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing most of them. I'm hoping that they have a good time and that I live up to being a good host. So, with regards to the chess, I think anything can happen. I won the first one, which I was chuffed with. Surprisingly, Ben Redgewell won the second one. Hats off to him, he did well. So anything can happen, with the exception of Des winning, to be honest. And I say that because he's got me rattled, to be honest, because of his recent behaviour. For example, we started a game. Usually you get 7 days to make your move, just in case, you know, you're at work or you're ill or whatever. But I timed out after, I think, an hour, because Des started the game and set it so that you only had 1 hour, I think it was, or maybe even 1 day, in fairness, to take your move. I didn't realise, I'm really sorry. So he's going to be a target of the Boo Boys. I did want to make this an event that's open to the public, to be honest. I was going to put a couple of signs up in the window, maybe charge, you know, local residents and friends and family members, you know, 20p entry. They could have stood outside the back door and by the patio doors and watched, but there's too much needle going on. It's going to have to be played behind closed doors, to be honest, thanks to Des. I will report back to you with a tour of the arena.
So we've got the inaugural Marechal chess marathon tomorrow. Jean, have you got any predictions for the tournament?
Des to win.
And what makes you say that? Why do you think?
I don't know anything about anything. I don't know anything about chess at all. I haven't got a clue.
Oh, so not an educated.
No,
yes, then.
Actually, probably not Des, because you said the Des isn't very good, so it's probably not going to be Des, is it?
Have you got any, you know, will you be supporting anyone? Is there anyone you'd like to see win?
I have to support my family, don't I? So I have to support my sons.
So me and Mark are your favourites?
Yeah, it's to win, yeah.
Okay.
Because like Des Torpy, he got no fans.
Will you be supporting us? Will you be coming down to Southampton and standing on the sidelines?
No, we've got better things to do tomorrow night. We've got the putting league tomorrow. That's more important tomorrow night. Putting league presentation. We have to collect all them trophies, don't we?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
I'll leave you to get back to making your fidget blanket.
Welcome to the morning of the chess tournament. I did say I'll come back to you with a tour of the arena. The players will be coming through the tunnel here into my house, and the arena is just down there. But before I show you that, and yes, I'm using a selfie stick, I will show you a little welcome message that I've put on our notice board, which is usually reserved for my wife telling me to put the bins out and things like that. But what we have here, just a little welcome message to them all of the players. But they will be heading down the tunnel and into the arena here. So this is where the action is going to take place. And the boys are just leaving Swindon now. I'm going to make some last minute preparations, head up Tesco's and get a few bits and bobs. And they should be here around about midday. With the exception of Des, who has decided to get a train down. You know, he could have come down earlier, to be honest, but he's decided to try and disrupt everyone else's day by coming down later. Pure mind games, to be honest. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's trying to rattle everyone again. But, you know, when you're the worst player, that's what you have to do. You know, you've got to try and disrupt everyone else. So it's poor form, but it's to be expected from him.
Just been speaking to Mark on the phone. He's in the car with the other boys. Some information has come to light. Forgive me for getting technical for a minute, but it seems that in order for somebody to win on a timeout, they have to accept by clicking a yes or no, but something that I was unaware of. When the time runs out, as far as I was concerned, the time runs out. There's nothing that you or your opposing player can do about it. Just makes things a lot clearer. Perhaps I understand the haters' point of view a little bit more. But to be honest, I'm entirely unrepentant in terms of the vitriol that I've had on social media, general public. You know, people shouting things at me in the street. Ah, you twat. You know, it's unwarranted. So I'm unrepentant. If the boys want to apologise, I'll take that. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm still out to settle scores. This is not the end of it. And I'm looking forward to righting some wrongs.
A couple of quick things to tell you about before the boys get here. They should be here soon. Bit of a howler from me, but also the mind games have started from my behalf now. So as you'll see, when the players enter the arena, they're going to be greeted with my trophy from the first chess tournament that we had, which I was victorious in. So I'm going to put that there to intimidate them, and just to let them know that I'm a man who likes to win things, just to really get inside their heads. I've also found an old trophy from when I used to referee Sunday League football, and I participated in the Winston Churchill Cup in 2014, where I was given this excellent trophy because of my achievements. So just let them know that I'm a winner. Hopefully that will unsettle some of them. As you can see, I'm trying to be a good host. I've got a selection of crisps and snacks there. But the howler that I was talking to you about was that last night I forgot to put the dishwasher on. And subsequently, if I show you our cupboard, it only has 3 very small glasses that were liberated from a pub, I think, by obviously my wife. Yeah, the dishwasher's there, so hopefully it'll be done by the time they get here, but it's not looking good.
I'm prepared to make allowances for some of the comments that have been made.
Yeah.
Apologies are made. I'll accept those apologies. However, as I said on my earlier footage, doesn't change anything. I'm still sore, still a bit upset by the apology. The bit, no, the bit as you just saw, possibly spilling over into violence. We'll just have to see how the day goes.
Do you think, because we're obviously going to go for a couple of pints now,
Yeah.
that's only going to, tempers are only going to, you know, alcohol's not, is that a good idea?
I think it could go one way or the other. Either we have a couple of scoops and it helps to break down these barriers that have been created, or it all gets a bit tasty, and you know the chess tournament has to be cancelled.
Okay.
Somebody ends up needing treatment.
Let's have a pint.
We are moments away from the first moves in the inaugural Marechal marathon. Chess marathon.
The marathon.
Oh, can I move this here?
Just waiting for Mark to get back. Don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's having a piss. Here he comes. Fashionably late. And we're ready to go. Tap.
two previous chess champions battling out in a battle of wits. The big game. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your presentation party for the inaugural Marechal tournament. Give them a round of applause, please. Your appreciation, please, for second place, Mr. Ben Ridgewell.
Yay! Woo! Finally out of the bunker.
And worthy second-time champion, winning back his title from the inaugural Perry Rise area tournament, Mr. Dave Staining.
Yay! Sweet.
Dave, a few words for your fans.
Take the trophy.
Words for your fans.
Good point. Kind of trophy, right? I'll let the viewers decide whether that's a worthy trophy for a tournament of this stature. I mean, look how big that is.
No.
However, it's not how big it is, it's what you do with it that counts, and it's going to go on my mantelpiece. Not that I have one.
No words for your beaten finalist, arrogant.
No, I was about to say thank you, Des. For all the mind games, they didn't work, so you need to reassess your strategy.
Martin Luther, this is not.
Exactly. But it's been a highly successful day so far. It isn't over yet, so we're going to have some more beers.
4 hours.
I had to try my hardest to win against Ben. Tough games all round. Jimbo beat me fair and square.
That's right.
It could have been anyone's, but it's not the taking part that counts, it's the winning.
Dave.
Game. Resume. Plus, that's it.
Here we go, come on.
Right, this is it. Ready? So it's that, and then...
Yes!